We're back out here at Sharknado. Before I get the time lapses rolling, let's get a quick update on everything. Where we left off in the last episode was I just finished shaping up and building this shark fin takeoff for the last speed gap. That is now complete. The running is good to go. That is all nice and ready to go. And now about 30 feet down the hill, lengthwise, there is a natural transition in the forest here. It is just perfect for a landing. And we're gonna utilize the landscapes here and make it as easy as possible to build this hit. So I'm just gonna take this hill, I'm gonna transplant some of the ferns that are in the way, so scrape them out of the way, put them on the sides, and then I'm gonna get out the chainsaw, finish cutting up the rest of these fallen over trees here, and then we have Sharknado complete. Really, that's it. Like, you're gonna have a ton of speed coming down this speed gap and using this hill. But we also have a long flat run out right behind me here. You can see it's very flat back there and very long for about 100 meters. And then we're at an old dirt road, and literally another 100 meters to the left is where my truck is parked. So that's the bottom, that's the end of it. And there's not much we can do here in terms of features after this. It's so crazy to think we're like almost at the end of this, but I'm also really excited that we're almost at the end, because once this is done, I'm gonna build something even bigger and more progressive than this. As cool as Sharknado has been to build and as much fun and as scenic as it is in here, it didn't push my riding a lot. I mean, it is sick and it's pretty intense to ride. It's quite technical, but it's not like massive or anything. I really want to step things up on the next build I do. So I'm really keen to get this like done and wrapped up. Okay, so let's get things kicked off and get as close to the finish line as possible today. Okay, it's been an insane 24 hours. I was out here all day yesterday, punched out the landing for the speed gap right here, and it's looking awesome. Come take a look at it over here. You can see it's quite long. It looks really rad, and it's nice and smooth, fairly wide. I was gonna make it even wider originally, and then I was gonna like cut it over this way and then have it linked to another trail. But after some discussions with other builders, we decided to keep Sharknado separate from the network, kind of keep it off the grid a little bit off to the side, and have it just end like it is ending now. Just a dead end down there. That's going to be the end of it. Yeah, it's looking awesome. This weather is super intense too. Like, I was out here digging as long as I could yesterday, had the headlamp on for the last hour and a half, just hammering it out. I managed to get a massive stump out of the ground that was sitting right here. If you look at this thing, here's my wood pile from all the stuff I got out of the way last night. And then that huge stump right there. Pretty awesome. And now that we're there, we are like 90% done Sharknado. Like, it is finished pretty much. I'm gonna have to smooth out this run out a little bit more on a drier day, and then cut out a few little logs like right here. So it'll come with the saw and I'll just like finish that up. But technically you could test it now. Like, you can stop before these logs easily. There's lots of space, and it's crazy to think this trail is like almost finished now. It's nuts. It's been like such a journey, so much fun, And one thing I was thinking about doing today was cleaning up the whole trail top to bottom just so it's ready to go for test day. But it's looking like we're having like intense rains and stormy weather like this all week, and I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna wait for a dry day to get everything ready to go, and then we can try out 2 new hits in one video. I cannot wait for that. It's gonna be sick. Okay, that's it for building out here today. It's been so wet that I've barely been riding my bike all week, but I'm gonna show you some older footage of me riding some really fun downhill laps with Kendall McLean, a local downhill racer, World Cup kid out here, and he shreds. He was just dropping me on little lines. Super fun. Okay, let's go check that out.
Head gouges till they fade off.
Yeah. Oh, sick.
So fun.
Yeah. And that's a wrap for this episode of Isolation. Stay tuned for the next one because I'm going to be testing 2 new features in one episode. It's going to be really fun. And remember, if you want to be featured at the end of any of the Isolation series videos, then go to the link in the description here and upload your content so then I can download it and throw you at the end of the next videos. Okay, here are this episode's submissions. Thanks so much, you guys. See you in the next one. Later.